Speaking, hosted by Mike Blanton from Successful Financial Strategies. Mike has trained over 1,000 financial professionals over the past 10 years and is a registered investment advisor and member of FINRA and SIPC. He does not discuss specific stocks, bonds, or mutual funds on the air, but focuses on financial environments and concepts that are easy to understand. Now, here's your...
If you're anything below a 6, it's time for you to just say, okay, I've had enough of floundering around. I want to get with somebody who can help me understand this game and how it's played. The first place that I want to look is where are the mistakes. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, you're finding it hard to move from point A to point B when it comes to your money. Are there any mistakes? Are you making mistakes? Sure. If you feel like you're out there and you're making a mistake already financially, you just don't know where it is, raise your hand. Yeah, I see you. I see you. I got X-ray vision. Most people are making mistakes, wealth transfers, problem with losing money, unknowingly and unnecessarily. If you knew where the mistakes were, guess what? You wouldn't be making them. So part of my job, let's take a look at Elvis Presley. When he died, he had about $10 million worth of assets. So we're all sitting around the table. We're his heirs. We go there and we're sitting around thinking we're going to get this big chunk of money, right? Well, what is your thought when those attorneys say, we've got $2.7 million to distribute among all of you? Are you worried about what mutual funds he had? Well, I thought he had the Putnam funds. I thought he had America's funds. No, that has nothing to do with anything. What you want to know is who came in and took $7.5 million bucks. That's the burning question in your mind. So what I learned in the business when I got in it a long time ago in 1992 was if I could figure out where the $7 million went, and we could pull maybe half of that back to the table just by being smart, that people would want to talk to me. And so part of what I do is wealth transfers. I want to know where are we making financial errors and how do we prevent them. We've been talking about qualified plans. We've been talking about people who sign up for qualified plans and they don't really understand what they do. Qualified plans aren't bad, but you've got to know what they do. And let me tell you, if you get involved in a qualified plan, one of the things you want to know is how are you going to get out? What is your exit strategy on your qualified plan? It's a tax bomb. And if you don't know how to handle it or defuse it, you could get yourself in trouble. So now let me paint this picture to you. You want to know what the income tax, the federal income tax has been over the life. How has our government been acting over history? The average top marginal rate for our federal government since the inception of taxes is 59%. Where are taxes going from here? Should you be contributing to a qualified plan? There are many things that are going to go into this. You say, well, my company matches my money. That's a good deal. would take that based on some other things. What are those other things? We're really looking for mistakes and how the game is played. So you're putting money in your qualified account. You're saving money for retirement, doing what you think you can do to be successful. So we're putting money in our qualified account. Let's say we've done that for 10 years or so. We've got $20,000 or $30,000 in our qualified account that has this liability with it, with taxes as well. One of the problems with the qualified account as well is that it's not liquid. What does that mean? It causes you saving money, especially if you're into 30 to 60 years old. Saving money in a place where you cannot get at it is extremely costly. So let's paint this out. So you're doing your thing, you're going back and forth to work, and all of a sudden the transmission, the engine drops out of your car, you burn it up, whatever happens. What are you going to do? And see, this is more about strategy than it is about mutual funds or products. It's understanding how this game is played. So you're going down the road and all of a sudden you have this desire or need to purchase what? a new car. So you have $30,000 in your 401k. How are you going to buy this car? Well, you're going to go down to the bank, or you're going to go to the dealer, you're going to pick out the car you want, and then they're going to introduce you to GMAC. And what's going to happen is you're going to give GMAC money, good money, to finance your car. You say, well, no, Mike, they give me interest free. That's interest free. They give you interest free, or how much back? $4,000, $5,000. All they have done is wrap the interest into the price of the car. Does the angel of duh hit you? So here we are, we're putting money away, and I go, okay, I got money in my 401k, which has become a 201k, and might become a 101k if we keep on in the near future. And I'm taking risk on that money, but now I need to buy this car, but I have the money to buy the car, but I have it where I can't get to it. You see the problem? So what I tell most people is I could beat your current financial plan with a red Folgers coffee can.